Let me guess, you're stuck at your desk a lot more now. You're doing a lot more work, you're streaming a lot more, or heck, maybe you're even doing a lot more content creation and you feel chained to this spot here and you want to be more comfortable. So you're probably thinking, is a stand-up desk worth it for you? Well, in this video right here, I'm going to show you everything the autonomous desk has and what's good about it and yeah, what's bad about it. So that way you know if it's the perfect upgrade for you. Let's dive into it. Welcome back, all you awesome people. Wild here, making sure you become bigger and better with your content creation and streaming needs. First time here, make sure you hit that big red subscribe button down below and tick that bell so you know when my videos go live for you. And hey, really quick, Autonomous sent me their L series and their Home series smart desk to check out to see if it'd be the perfect desk for your content creation and streaming needs, which is probably the best time right now with what's going on because you're probably spending a lot more time at your desk. So let's see what's going to be good about this desk, what's going to be bad about this, in my personal opinion, to help you refine down if it's worth you spending the money on it, okay? Autonomous smart desks are adjustable standing desks that are built on strong, sturdy steel that come complete with 4 programmable height adjustments that you can just tick with just a simple push of a button, which is really nice for when you have to go up and down at a moment's notice. During these height adjustments of going up and down, they are smooth transitions and they're quiet. And that's due to the dual motor system that comes complete with this desk that's able to lift up to 300 pounds, which is actually really impressive at the price point that this desk comes in at. More on that in a little bit. The reason a dual motor system is super nice on an adjusting desk is when you make the adjustments to go up and down, each motor is pushing the desk up and or down, which means there's really no cross axle going across off a single motor, which means that your knees or legs could be hitting that big axle underneath. That's really going to stop you from being comfortable. On this desk, you don't have it, which is really nice. Now you're probably thinking with dual motors, it's probably loud, right? No, it actually really isn't. In fact, let me show you how quiet it is and how smooth the transitions are. See, told you. Pretty darn smooth and pretty darn quiet. One really cool thing about the Smart Home series desks are the fact that they come in 2 different options. One is a smaller option, one is an XL option. The smaller option could be just for your day-to-day work operations that come in dimensions of 53 inches by 29 inches by 1 inch. But if you're a content creator or a streamer out there that needs that extra long space out there because you got your keyboards, your mixers, your mouse, your speakers, everything like that that you want on your desk within arm's reach, they make an XL version that comes in 70.5 inches by 30 inches by 1 inch. It's nice, you get to pick and choose your options depending on what your needs are out there, which is pretty clutch. Since we're on the subject of the tops here, you get a few different options for colors, which is really nice in this desk option as well. Depending if you go with the XL or the regular, you may be a little more limited, but the colors they generally offer are white, black, walnut, white oak, and bamboo. Now, all the desks are high quality MDF wood, which means it's gonna hold up and they're coated, so if you spill on it, everything like cleanup is a breeze. There are a lot of unique pluses about the autonomous smart desk. One of them is kind of something that gets looked over a lot. When you're assembling the desk, it actually has these little rubber washer grommets that you put between the stands and the wood, so that way when you put pressure on the desk or you shake or move it, there's not gonna be like wood rubbing against wood or wood rubbing against metal. It actually has this nice little soft transition, so there's no squeaks or cracks, which is nice if you have to record sound, something that gets looked over all the time. Another small but nice touch is the fact is there's actual cutouts for feeding your cords down through your desk, so cable management can be a bigger breeze and everything's out of your way, especially if you're the type of person that wants to go up and down with your stream or your content creation or your work a lot. Those cables are going to be more centered in a spot, so you're not going to trip and they're not going to get tugged on as much. Another bonus. Obviously, one of the most important pieces about a stand-up desk is how well does it do at stand-up positions? And this desk really holds up. There's not a lot of shake, not a lot of movement, of course, unless you're putting a lot of pressure on top of it. The transitions between the buttons are nice and smooth and easy to set up. And if you just want to use the arrows, everything is pretty flawless. It's a tiny bit slower compared to some other desks that I've used, but all in all, it's like minimal at most, and it does everything perfectly for what you'll be using it for. One of the best parts about this desk, but it's gonna cost you a little bit more money, is the fact that you can buy these accessory pieces, that it's an under tray that allows you to rest all of your extensions, your power banks, your power cables, your extended outlets, your extended cables, whatever you have that normally sits on your ground and kind of clutters up your legs or your feet that you might trip, you can now take off the ground and rest into this tray, so everything's flawless, which actually makes it easier for when you have to go up and down. You don't have to be worried about anything being tugged on or pulled on, which is really awesome, and I'd really recommend it. Well, what about the negatives of this desk? You know, there's not too many, but if I had to nitpick, I would say the assembly of this desk is something that everybody out there should be a little concerned about. It says it's only gonna take you 15 to 30 minutes. Nope, not even close. Maybe to undo the box. These things come so well packed, it's gonna take you a little bit of time to get it undone and make sure you get everything in the proper spot that you want. But that's kind of a bonus, the fact that they take such good care of when they ship it. However, the desks that they send are super heavy. The legs alone are 40 pounds a piece, and you get 2 of them, which means you're gonna be lifting 80 pounds, which could be a little, you know, a much of a chore for some people out there. So please be aware of the fact that when you get a desk like this, it's going to be heavy, so you may need some assistance. Another negative about this desk, if you don't go with the XL option, the normal version is adequate, but that's where I would say it stops. It's just adequate. I feel like it actually should be a few inches bigger. That way you have a lot more play space, and you don't really need much. I feel like 2 inches on the left and right side of the desk would be more than enough extra space for a content creator or streamer out there. But the way that the desk is kind of situated right now, it's more or less gonna be just a workhorse for your day-to-day job. Yeah, you can use it for your streaming and content creation, but it really should just be 1 or 2 or maybe a few inches bigger or wider, just so you can have a little bit more play of space. But again, that's just a personal nitpick, but they really should add a couple extra inches. To be honest, I really have to nitpick about the Autonomous Smart Desk series. There's not many negatives about it. However, there is one thing that kind of does bother this desk for somebody like me, and I think it would be more geared towards tall people, which I am. I'm 6'2". You know how I was talking about there's that dual motor, so each leg can independently go up and make things smoother for you and be more powerful, and it doesn't require that like axle crossbeam so your legs can go under for more comfortability? They do that really well on this desk. However, the way that they do the support structure from underneath the desk, they have 2 cross beams that go across, and they have bolts that pop down from it to make sure that those cross beams are safe and secure. And I'm sure it's a good design on paper. However, it's not that great of design for somebody who's tall like me, because my knees will hit those crossbars and those little bolts that pop out, which is kind of really crappy for how much you're going to be spending on this desk. I feel like they could redesign it to be more of a lower profile, so that way your legs are out of the way, or the cross beams are out of the way of your legs, so you don't have to worry about it. You'd be surprised at how many times you would cross your legs or shift your body, your knees or your thighs are going to hit that. Now again, you can adjust the height of the desk up and down so it's less of a problem, but if you like to sit low profile, it could be a problem if you're a tall person. The Autonomous Smart Home series comes in a few different options, and they really actually do have a bunch of different styles, which I recommend checking out because it's really cool. But if you want to go with the basic smart home desk version, which you see in this video right here, it comes in those 2 options. It comes in the standard and the XL. If you'd like to go with the standard, it usually floats around 400 USD. And if you want to go with the XL, it's under 500 USD. I'll put the prices up here on the page for you. Now, if you're interested in getting one, they do sell on Amazon, but they're more limited selection there. I will put links in the description below. But if you want to get something that's a little more geared towards your style, or the XL versions, or something that's a little bit different on their website, you can order directly through their website. Again, I'll put a link in the video and the description down below. Look, at the moment with what's going on with you and probably your work and how you're streaming, I really recommend having a stand-up desk. I use one all the time because it's just good to get the blood flowing, and perhaps you might actually like doing content creation and streaming in a stand-up position. It's really easy to do, and it actually makes it a lot more engaging because you got a lot more energy. Now, if you are interested in buying an autonomous smart home desk, like I said, I'll put links in the description below. Now, if the Autonomous Smart Home series desks don't really, catch your fancy, or it's not the correct style for you, it's okay. I'm gonna put a video over here to the side that shows you the FlexiSport stand-up desk that I really like as well. Another great option, and if you're gonna get a desk, you're gonna need an awesome chair. And I'm gonna put a chair video down here that I really recommend you check out for big and tall people that you're just gonna love. Until next time, everyone, take care and have a good one. Stay safe, and of course, peace.